Hello, Mr. Brinkley. What brings you in today?
Man, I don't even know where to start.
Well, how about this? Why don't you start by telling me about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm from Matagorda County, where people put a price on your head like a bounty. The famous Be Careful Texas, that 979 area code where thugs dumping empty mags and clips and reload. You're either making money moves or you're stressing and you might get robbed in broad daylight. But your Lexus and that's just for flexing. Drug dealing and gang banging and gun violence from week to week was often. I guess that's why they call it Baby Compton. Around 11 years old, I almost fell into that bang life. They rob somebody for their chain life. They throw up your set, flag hanging from your pocket. That gang life. What's up, cuz? I chose a different path, cause God showed me a different light. I guess he had different plans. And if I never said it, I appreciate my father for showing me the path that I was headed. Thank you. I used to think he was stopping me from being social, but now I vividly see his concerns as a father. He was just doing what he was supposed to. Help me see the parallels of a life that I am now opposed to. And people wonder why I'm antisocial. The days when life was more simple, damn I miss them. Therapy sessions got me reminiscing. Those Westheimer days that I survived, I don't miss them. But the struggles I went through shape me, and so therefore I don't dismiss them. Cause I became accustomed to looking over my shoulders. Anxiety and hate weighing heavy on my heart like 1,000 boulders. I recall hopping off of that metro and down the sidewalk I walked. To my side I heard a voice talk. Anxiety took over my body, along with the feeling of being stalked. Where you going, he asked, as I kept calm down a straight path. I had to pull a knife out and keep steady with the stride. And in a bitter voice, nowhere, I replied, nowhere. I walked home with a meticulous stride, thinking, damn man, I could've died. I'm glad I have God on my side, cause looking back, there were many days that I made it out alive. Antisocial and I know my worth. I see through people, it's a gift and a curse. So burdened with the so-called gift I was dealt, seeing how the world was moving dirty, I had to distance myself, staying humble and dodging smoke. Like I ain't show up to the cook-off where drama kicks off, then people pissed off, then shots pop off. I guess that's why I move timidly as I render a vivid picture of my life lyrically. I heard and seen things that even Ripley's ain't believing. Sex, money, and drugs, the world is so deceiving. Junkies, murderers, snakes, and goons, they all scheming. And by the grace of God, I made it out of my field blindfolded, and I'm still achieving. Thank God I'm antisocial.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you've been through a lot. Did you have anyone that you talked to at the time? Did you have anyone?
Man, my friend Danny, man, he was a good friend. He still is, you know. Check in with him from time to time. He doing his thing, you know. But yeah, him and his mom, man, they treated me like family, and I'm thankful for the people that I had around me. And I'm thankful for my cousin Shan. She was there when life was rough, took me in for a little bit. Man, she'll always be like a sister to me. I'm just grateful that I made it out of the situation that I was in at the time.
So those Westheimer days affected you a lot, it seems.
Imagine getting robbed. You can't see the person because you getting robbed at night. And you don't know if you're sitting next to this person every day because you got robbed at a bus stop. Paranoid. Walking around with a switchblade through a dark, empty parking garage. Overwhelmed with just anger and anxiety. I carried a lot of hate in my heart for a long time. Man, but you know what? Time heals wounds. I hope God forgives them. I forgive that person. You know, days like that can change a person's heart for the better or the worse. As I started to find myself through the concept of minimalism, I started seeing clearer. I started seeing my path. But not every day is sunny. Yeah.
Days like this.
Therapy sessions. Days like this. Days like this.
Listen. Yeah. On days like this. On days like this, I ask the Lord for forgiveness. forgiveness and patience. Grab my mic and free my mind with a celestial cadence. I usually aim for the stars, but I'm writing this to aim for your hearts. Maybe this song will bring light into the souls, trying to get out the dark and shit. I know it ain't much, but it's a good place to start. Trying to get a hold of myself and take my pride off the shelf. I'm trying to let go of my past, make sure my demons are dealt. I'm looking over my shoulders, I'm walking calmly with stealth. And when I look in the mirror, sometimes I don't see myself. I see a man that's been battered, goals and ambitions battered. And sometimes I feel numb, like it don't even matter. And some days I feel weak, sometimes I don't wanna speak. Try to see the light in everything, but some days they like bleak. There were many nights that I stayed awake, I can't sleep, reminiscing on better days, my demons buried deep. I had to take a step back, take a look at my life, at all the wrongs that I did, every day, every night, trying to better myself, trying to make things right. So I ask God for strength when I'm too tired to fight. Spiritual soul, Father, Son, and Spirit, the Holy Trinity. No, I'm not a preacher, I just preach about the pain that I bleed. Old scars open back up, I went to therapy, found help, I'm tired of running, I needed clarity. Many days I spazzed out, man, I was scaring me. Never cope with my past, it still haunts apparently. I've been faking smiles and hurting people incoherently. I think about the wrong that I've done, and sometimes it's hard to stare at me. On days like this, I sit between two mirrors, trying to understand what's on the back of my mind. And as I look forward, all I see is infinity. I thank the Lord for keeping me alive. On days like this, I pray for protection when I'm out, cause ignorance is bliss. I know I hurt a lot of people in my past, I was being selfish, but at times I felt I only had myself, so I couldn't help it. I'm trying to walk a straight line, I know the devil eyeing me, kind-hearted, acting heartless cause people trying me. They talked about me, they were dogging me, cats talking down, like I ain't got that dog in me, cause I'm a different breed. My life is a movie, and God the director, and I just play the lead. I'm trying to keep faith the size of a mustard seed. I'm striving for greatness, so off of my goals I feed. This is my hunger, not greed. I hope that one day they gon' see the picture I vividly see. I know now I'm not alone, and happiness starts with me. So yes, I do therapy, but it ain't just for me. It's to live happily, it's for my family, to break all these old chains, to finally set me free. To finally set me free. I do be therapy session. Days like this, I think about the past, and I realize you can let it drown you, or you can face it.
So, on days like those, what goes through your mind?
Man, you have good days, you have bad days. Life is perception. You have choices. Some people focus on the results and not the work. Some people stuck in a cycle where they just get comfortable thinking about what could be instead of doing. The process ain't easy. There's gonna be hard times and mistakes made. It's painful at times, but that's part of learning and growing, like growing pains. So I guess on days like that, I just go through a lot of growing pain.
My biggest flex is my adversity. These burdens been cursing me. Take y'all to class and show my ass. I'm a scholar, this is lyrical university. I study literature as I spread this complexity across my bars dispersedly. Growing pains. I done had many headaches. I overcame despite making so many mistakes. They say that numbers don't lie, but I ain't the 1, the 2, or the 3, cause there were times where I lied to protect my serenity. So please forgive me, Father and Son. I pray that your spirit runs right through my troubled essence. Growing pains made me gain knowledge to learn my lessons. Diligent and creative, my genes are mighty recessive. Holding on to a dream, I suppose I am possessive. Been trying to make waves, but these troubled waters and high tides seem to have made my journey delay. I pray my ambition doesn't lead me astray. Emotionally intelligent, ECG, I put my heart on display. And thank you to my ancestors and all the ways that they paved. Kidnapped from the motherland and brought into the states as slaves, just to get what we have today. Damn, they suffer growing pains. I'm trying to read between the lines, but life be moving too fast, like graffiti on a freight train. my brain, growing pains. I wept as I watched my world crumble from outside through a window pane. Rhymes colder than January, my soul blacker than February. This song might need a dictionary. I'm a black visionary. Board game rap, this ain't no chess. It's more like dictionary. Excuse my malicious maturity. I tend to stare with a curious aggression stemming from the world's impurity. I used to want a tool on my hip for security. The effects of being exposed to the world's obscurity. So excuse my timid maturity. I guess it's just my growing pains. But I still wake up with the most of ambition to make my goals happen. Lyrical therapy, I type what's on my mind and start rapping. Espionage, super spy, I'm feeling tapped in. Made it out of the valley, a shadow of death. Only God knows my future, but I wonder what's next. Just live with love, keep my faith and let him handle the rest. I just want a simple life, nothing more, nothing less. Despite all my mistakes, I can say that I'm blessed. Despite my growing pains, I'm still here. Despite my growing pains, yeah.
And do you feel that these growing pains, do you feel that they help you, or do you feel that at times they worsen how you feel?
Life is a battle. At times a mental and emotional battle. I had to discover who I was, an INFJ personality. That's Myra Briggs, if you don't know. I'm sure you know. I rediscovered the meaning of minimalism, and I started using it as a tool to grow spiritually. I used to feel that the world had shut me out. You know, I would get so angry and bitter until I realized the power of perception. I realized I was at war with myself.
Today I want you to consider your life and its effect on other people, the way you've touched individuals. If you were to die today, how would they remember you? As a tyrant or as a savior? The Greeks said, what you do in life echoes in eternity. So you have to make an impact on the world. Don't just let life happen.
I've been wanting to get something off my mental, sharpen my lyrical fundamentals as I poetically rap to this instrumental. And lately I've been seeing things on the news that'll make the most mellow of men go mental. Times are hard, I know. They get harder as we get older. Weight on your shoulders, it feels like boulders. Eventually the sun will shine, but when it rains it pours. Just pray to the Most High. Every day we're at war. The world is a war room. Look, I was stuck in my mind, I was stuck in the dark. But then I picked up a pen and then I found a new spark. Sometimes I wanna crash out from all the anger inside. I look in my daughter's eyes and then I swallow my pride. Because a child needs a dad, and I know life can be hard. And I can't be in a cell, cause that tears families apart. Sometimes I look at the news, think to myself, what the hell? They say the land of the free, sometimes it feels just like hell. They say it's war with the eyes, but we at war with ourselves. Sometimes our pride is a prize that we can't take off the shelf. Some people all about greed, I just want peace, nothing else. I pray for peace for the world, I pray for peace for myself. I pray for my family, I pray for my baby girl. Sometimes I'm struck with the guilt for bringing her in this world. I'm from the US of A, where people die every day. Desensitized to violence, hate and crime, what a shame. But if you ask the government, should people die every day? But what is freedom of speech if people dying in vain? Imagine walking outside, your child gets hit with a stray. You take your kids to school, all you can do is just pray. And then you turn on the news like what's gonna happen today? Times are hard, I know. They get harder as we get older. Weight on your shoulders, it feels like boulders. Eventually the sun will shine, but when it rains and pours, just pray to the Most High. Every day we're at war. The world's a war room. Hey black man, tell me why do you care? This ain't your time or your place. Your people killing each other on the streets every day. So who are you to talk grace? I got a family to shelter, I got a lot on my plate, but I got time today to say what I gotta say. I hope y'all hear every line, I hope this song find its place. Why is the world full of hate? Why is destruction our fate? We ain't gonna open our eyes until we see it's too late. No, we don't question no morals, but ask why gas prices high. They killing innocent people, why do God's kids gotta die? I know it's hard to live, but damn it, I gotta try. But for my family I ride, and for my daughter I die. I pray my daughter never has to see that light in the sky. I pray the next generation will do better than ours. When people die over pride, does that make them a coward? Cause what is love with no peace? What is a king with no power? A false prophet. A false prophet. Yeah. Hype the beat. All love. All peace.
What are some things that you've had to battle with?
Well, we all go through a lot of things. I've dealt with self-doubt, anger, anxiety, depression, and grief.
Grief? Explain.
Yeah. Grief. Walk with a smile on your face, though you feel broken inside, trying to run from what's real, but you know you can't hide. I know life can be hard, but damn it, you gotta try to find a way to survive, cause people need you alive. Some days you just wanna cry, shut down and scream inside, reminisce on the past, question God like why. Good people gotta die. Sometimes I just wanna fly, sometimes I just wanna hide, sometimes I just wanna what happens when we die? Where do our spirits reside when we at our lowest of low? Just pray to the highest of high. See, grief either builds you or tears you apart, make your world go dark, put you in the deep end. But trust me, please keep your heads up, this is not the end. Chasing them lonely roads will lead you to dead ends. I lost a few of my family, I lost a few of my friends, but once that chapter closes, trust me, a new one begins. I had to find myself, I had to start again. I've been through a hell of a lot, I don't know where to begin. I'm thankful every day that God believes in me, cause there's been many days where I feel hope leaving me. Better days teasing me, there was no pleasing me, lying right through my teeth, saying that I'm okay, but wanting to fade away. My heart was stricken with grief, I'm still in disbelief. Numb from the devastation, converted to isolation. October and April are hard, still leaves an ache in our hearts. I wanna go to heaven, greet you with a hug and a smile, talk to you about life. I know it's been a while, although your spirit lingers, still doesn't feel real. I had to take a trip, analyze how I feel. I wish I could go back to that time and that place, not to see you suffering, but to have a chance to say that I love you, big sis, and that you missed every day. And when I pray and I speak, I hope you hear and you see. But like you always said, I know God ain't sleep, I know He has a plan, and I guess that's why I don't weep. I know your spirit around, the signs you send are profound. Mom and dad are better now, there's days where they're feeling down. Family, everything, I hate that I'm not around. Middle bro doing fine, I think his wounds heal with time. Nephews athletes now, and they stay on their grind. Little bro getting older, I got a child now. It probably sound crazy, she's 4 months now. Yeah. Life's been crazy. I'm married now to a beautiful woman named Brandy.
I think you would have loved her. She's strong and selfless, just like you. And my daughter, man, I wish you could have held her. I know you looking at us from above. Man, I'ma make sure she knows you. I wish I had gotten a chance to tell you I love you that day, but I think you know that. We feel your presence. We know you're at peace and we know you're in good hands. Like you always said, God ain't sleep. We hope you up there smiling down on us till we all rejoice. We love you, big sis. And to the people that are going through grief, don't cry for the ones we've lost. Smile for them. Remember the good. Let their light shine on through love and laughter. Death is not the end of life. Just trust in God, keep faith, and find love and compassion in your hearts.
So, how did you cope?
To be honest, I don't know if I ever coped properly. I mean, how could you? This is someone close to you, someone you looked up to at times. I just had to remind myself that her spirit was still around. I took a trip to Terlingua, Texas. Something was calling me there, a beautiful place. And you can see the Milky Way galaxy and every star in the sky. It's humbling, seeing the beauty of God's work that we block ourselves from every day. I know God has a plan. They remind me of the beauty of simplicity. And it brought me joy and peace as I gazed on the sky, and somehow I felt that better days were ahead. Anybody going through the storm right now, just know better days are ahead. Listen. My darkest days tend to bring out my brightest ideas. The most high and failure, those are my only fears. Hard times turn good people to savages. I just want to stand out amongst the averages. I've broken many things in my life. I'm hoping that success can somehow cover the damages. I just want to live a simple life. Trust me, the fame y'all can have it. Life doesn't discriminate with tragedy. To waste my creativity, that would be tragic. I don't believe in luck or coincidence. I don't believe in magic. I use the voice God gave me and I make things happen. I don't know what really led me to write and start rapping, but I guess this is better than trapping. One thing for sure, when it rains it pours. I don't wanna go through hell no more. Been through hell and back, I just wanna open doors. Now not condoning people selling drugs. All I'm saying is I can see why, cause times is hard as hell just to get by. When I take a look into my daughter's exuberant eyes, inside it makes me wanna tear up and cry. I just wanna see my daughter shine. I just wanna see my baby girl rise. One thing I won't do is be behind bars, cause the system tears families apart. Somebody please get the Lord on the line, because I'm praying and only he knows I'm tired. Sometimes I wish I could put life on rewind, raising the system meant to keep us behind. I know I've done a lot of things and I take fault. I wasn't thinking straight, so I was self-destruct by default. But sometimes you gotta face the music, and so this music that I use for expression, this is therapeutic. I done seen better days. I done seen better days. Yeah, I done seen better days. I've seen stubborn people get stuck in their ways. I've seen drugged up people stuck in the haze. Youth going through depression and they call it a phase. People going to the club on Saturday, wake up and go to the church for praise. Go home just to look down and talk down on those astray. I've seen sane people sanity slowly fade away. I've seen people take many risks just to get paid. Driving by nice houses thinking damn they got it made, hoping that someday their life will change. As for me, I think differently and so forth. I'd rather be a renegade. Take these lemons and make some lemonade. Trying to fit into this box for so long, my welcome's starting to feel overstayed. Praying for patience so I'll be unfazed. Walking out the flames of hell unscathed. It's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time for an upgrade. I just pray and hope that it won't be too late. I'm hoping my ambition never fades away. I'm just trying to express my art, hoping I see better days. So just listen and just open your heart and just pray for some better days. I was once told that a flower needs rain to grow. I hope anybody that's going through the storm right now can find a way to blossom. Just keep praying, just keep moving. Better days are ahead. Hype good beat.
So back to you discovering yourself. You took this trip now. Fast forward to today. How do you feel?
I almost lost my mind. I've had some breakdowns, but I feel like I've gotten stronger. God didn't give up on me, and I didn't give up on trusting him.
In what ways do you feel that God has helped you?
He gave me and my wife a blessing,
What kind of blessing?
a miracle. Yeah, 161, 161. Yeah, yeah. Wow, can't believe I have a daughter. It's easy to be a baby daddy, but it takes a lot to be a father. Miracle Marie, you're a miracle child with unconditional love. Our little bundle of joy sent from the Lord up above. Before meeting your mom, being a father was unexpected. When God gives you such a blessing, you gotta nurture God and protect it. Long as your family around, just know you're never neglected. Long as your daddy's around, just know you're always protected. Even if you find your life falling short of what you projected, just be yourself and keep God on your side, and they gotta respect it. If you got a heart of gold, you are my golden nugget, a reason to call you Nugget. I pray I provide you wisdom to nourish your mind and soul, to grow from a beautiful seed to turn to a golden rose. There's evil in the world, but don't let it change you. Some people gon' be mad at you just cause they ain't you. Just know that everything ain't gon' be perfect. Baby girl, you have a purpose, live your life. And if you fall in love with someone, just make sure they treat you right. And make sure you chase your dream, and not the American dream. Just know that your mom and dad are always on your team. 161, 161, 161. I go through hell and back for ya. I swear I'll fight the world for ya. And with this little light of mine, I light the world for ya. Miracle, just know that you're beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Listen, my little bundle of joy, just shine your light up on them, you my sunshine. Look what the Lord has done, a new chapter has begun. This song is my allegory, God put you in our story. Beautiful plot forming, gotta give God the glory. I made this in good spirit, tomorrow is never promised. So if I'm gone before you hear this, just know that I will be there with you. Just know that I am there in spirit. Just carry me in your heart, you'll always be daddy's princess. And may the Lord be my witness, I'm with you till my script ends. When you missing me or your mom, just play this part of the track. Don't cry for us, don't be sad, just carry on the good times and memories that we had. We love you, Miracle, we love you. 161, 161. My wife called me while I was at work. I could hear pain and defeat in her voice. Something happened, it caused her to bleed. I remember speeding down the highway from work. I get to the hospital, I can feel the energy. I tried holding on to the little bit of hope and faith that I had. We waiting quietly as if preparing to mourn. Finally we get called to a room. They hooked my wife up, we didn't hear anything on the machine. Mentally we were trying to prepare to hear the worst. My wife asked about it, but the doctor, she looked in confusion, and she said there's a heartbeat. She turned up the machine, you could hear our daughter's heartbeat. We cried tears, we thank God for our miracle child. The doctor handed us a note, the note read 9 weeks, 6 days, heart rate 161 beats per minute. I still have that note in my phone case today as a reminder that although things may seem dark, God will bring light to you in the most unexpected ways. And we're forever grateful. We love you, Miracle Marie.
And so God has blessed you with a beautiful daughter. And what does that look like in your life?
It reminded me that I do have people around me that love me. I have someone who depends on me. I have someone who looks at me every day, and it made me realize just because things seem unfixable or it feels like the end or something isn't going your way doesn't mean it is or isn't. You know, it reminded me that God has a plan for everyone. You know, it just taught me to be patient, be grateful, and appreciate the simple things in life. Simplicity really is a luxury. Yeah. I'm
I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. Dreams of driving a Lambo, then turn it to a 10-speed. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. I'm trying to be more selfless and get away from the greed. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. May this song get across, may my people be free. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Simplicity's a luxury, yeah. Simplicity's a luxury. I used to want a fast car like a Ferrari, Daytona, but now I'd rather buy a used Honda Civic and be the full owner, long as it gets me from A to B. And I don't even really care about the logo on the key. Real talk, you feel me? And I ain't even trying to get another loaner. Depreciating assets is one of the things in school that they don't show you, or how to build your credit up or seek therapy. I don't remember Black Wall Street, and I was sitting in pre-AP history. And history, you know, it's prone to repeat. So just cut off the TV and pick up a book and just read. Just some starters on how to live your life and be free. Just stay focused on the things that you need. And remember one thing, simplicity is a luxury. Yeah. Simplicity is a luxury. Simplicity is a luxury. Yeah, yeah. Simplicity is a luxury. Look, listen. Now I ain't tryna ball like a play for the Lakers. I'm just tryna buy that 40 acres. Save some money, start a business, get a LLC. Build something I can pass to my seed. I just wanna succeed. Dreams of building generational wealth. Take some change and start a business. Why the hell I need that Gucci belt? Show my people ownership. Show the youth what they can't take from us. Faith, passion, and love they cannot take from us. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. So just open your eyes, think for a second, collect your thoughts, and realize I'm just trying to make every second count, cause life could be over before you even blink your eyes. I'm trying to paint a picture lyrically, give y'all some visuals, and so I'm finding new ways to stack my residuals. I'm trying to think within Olympic sprint agility, express my creativity for those who crave the relativity. I thank God for blessing me with my ability. Use my art as a utility. God was talking to me, yeah. Trying to stay healthy, longevity, fear of leaving my family too soon weighs heavily. Listen to the words that I preach heavily to this divine melody. The words that I preach were inspired by the very works of God, the heavenly. And for the people out there going through the struggle, just keep God with you, be safe and enjoy the hustle. I no longer dream of a glamorous life. I'll be okay with just a cam and a mic. Inspire the people, I'm just trying to shine my light. God talk to me, God talking to me. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. Dreams of driving the Lambo, then turn it to a 10-speed. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. I'm trying to be more selfless and get away from the greed. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. May my song get across, may my people be freed. I'm trying to focus on the things that I need. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Simplicity's a luxury, yeah. Simplicity's a luxury. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, yeah. Simplicity's a luxury. Simplicity's a luxury. Yeah.
So I'm starting to understand that you're really big on the concept of minimalism.
Yeah, I think we tend to forget the things that truly matter, you know. Some things that people don't consider a luxury, or may not think of as a luxury, I consider a luxury, you know. Some people want a Rolls Royce. I just want a car to get from point A to point B, you know. Some people, there's people in the world who wish they had a bike, you know. If I could ride a bike every day and not worry about getting hit or the weather, you know, I ride a bike every day. But that's just me. That's just how simple I am. You know, luxury to me is being able to afford food to put on the table every day, not having to worry about bills or stress, you know, being able to go places and share new experiences with your family and people who love you. That to me is a luxury. You know, the older I get, man, I just care less and less about Louis Vuitton belts and, you know, all this glitz and glamour. You know, I was fortunate enough to get a taste of the luxurious life, and like at the end of the day, I mean, you can't take anything with you and just your soul. And when you do leave this earth, you're only going to be reunited with other souls. And so I feel like that's something that we should value in life is our soul. Be thankful for it. To have a soul is a luxury. To have other souls that love you is a luxury. And to be able to have a simple life in its own is a luxury. So I just think maybe we should all just be more grateful. Be thankful for what we do have. Because God could take it away any day. But that's not my story to tell. That's God's story. I believe that God allowed me to write. He allowed me to create, to be able to share my experiences, and to be able to help other people. Music to me, for example, is therapeutic. Every song I made has been a therapy session. Ironic, huh? Yeah. But I think that's all I got.
Well, thank you for coming. You know, it takes a lot of courage. You know, not a lot of people are open to therapy, or they kind of look at it as a taboo, or they think people are crazy for going to therapy. Never be too prideful to care about your mental health. Yeah.
Nah, I completely agree. That's the reason I'm at this point in my life right now. You know, I'm just trying to take care of myself. This isn't just for me. It's for my family, you know, the people who love me, my well-being, you know. And to close this session, can I just say a prayer?
Sure, of course, yes.
I ask that God watches over my family, my friends, my co-workers. I ask that God blesses those in need. I pray for your well-being. And just as I do, I pray for your understanding. I pray for my understanding. I pray that God gives his wisdom to those in need. I pray that people find their light. I pray that people find their freedom. I pray that this world gets better. And I pray my daughter grows up in a world much better than the world I grew up in. And I pray for my mom. I pray for my dad, my brother, my sister. And I pray for my in-laws, all my nieces and nephews, my cousins. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be able to have the luxury to have these therapy sessions. May God bless you all. With love, WaveyyBeats.